ready? Well, welcome to A Muggle's Perspective. This is Rachel. I was the very first patron, so you're welcome, guys. We've got Braden and Rogge here. Hey, guys.
Hey, how's it going?
What's up?
Oh, it's going great. But first of all, I'm pretty sure we need to talk about how work is going and the weather. So let's start with work. Braden, how was work for you today?
Work was good. It was a real uneventful day, but it's been like 70 degrees out the last 2 days, so that's been real cool. I like
busy
that.
season.
We're like right on the cusp of busy season. Like, I think within the next 2 weeks it's gonna be nuts. So it's kind of the calm before the storm as we speak. Yeah. So,
I'm going to be fertilizing a lot of crops.
We don't do that.
You're going to be telling people to fertilize a lot of crops. How to fertilize their crops.
We will this summer and after, but the busiest, why the spring is so crazy is because we have to go out and gather all the samples so that we can be able to tell them how to fertilize their crops.
Gathering a lot of samples.
Tons, yeah. Yep. How's work for you guys?
Rachel?
Work is fine.
Guys, we're such a lively trio.
I don't like to talk about my job.
That's not true.
To other people. I've vent it all out to you.
Yes, you did.
But, yeah.
So, this is Rachel. She's my wife. She's a patron. She listens to the podcast. And because she's a patron, she gets to come on this episode. Rachel, I need your name, age, location, Hogwarts house, and your favorite obscure segment. She doesn't know that. Your favorite obscure segment of Muggle's Perspective.
I do know my social security number, so
just right off the top of your head, you can just rattle it off.
Yes.
Okay.
So you can
Continue.
shove off Malfoy. My name is Rachel. I am 28 years old. I am in Jeremy's studio, aka Warsaw, Indiana.
Barely.
Hogwarts house, Gryffindor. And then what did you say? Segment?
Your favorite obscure Muggle's Perspective segment.
Favorite obscure Muggle's Perspective. Honestly, my favorite segment has been Do We Care? I've really enjoyed Do We Care the past few episodes. Like, do we care? Like, yes, I appreciate that. So,
Braden, do we care about Rachel liking Do We Care?
Oh, I knew that was coming. Yeah, we care. We definitely care. Because we care about the listeners.
Oh, that's sweet.
Thank you, Braden.
You are welcome.
Well, Rachel's never heard Patrons Park, so can we really say Do We Care is your favorite segment?
What did we do for that again?
I just asked you to describe Rachel Merriman and Carla Gomez.
Yeah, that's true.
And Logan Hayes.
Yep. I described those three patrons real vaguely.
It was
nice.
Good. So we're here to discuss chapters 20 and 21 of Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban. We are very near the end of this book. We have a lot of questions and answers. I'm hoping you guys have thoughts on these chapters, because if not, then I don't know why we're here.
Oh, I have some thoughts.
Yeah, from what it sounds like, I think Rachel's thoughts are going to be episode worthy. So
I can describe Rachel's thoughts as existing. So
I also okay. I think I read the wrong chapters.
You read the wrong chapters?
I read 19 and 20. So I'm looking up 21 right now. We can talk about 20 though first.
A novel concept.
That's like in order.
It is in order.
Okay, we'll just like run down the chapter with Braden while I freshen up.
Yes, ma'am. So Braden, we are rejoined with our group. Can we just get a quick recap of who is in this little group that's heading through the Whomping Willow? Who are our main players here?
We have Harry Potter. We have Hermione Granger. We have a somehow still alive Ron Weasley. We have an unconscious Severus Snape. We have a withering away Sirius Black.
So skinny.
And we have Professor Lupin still, right?
Mm-hmm.
Am I missing anyone? Oh,
You
we
are.
have the rat. We have Peter Pettigrew.
Is he more rat or man to you right now?
He is a ratty man.
Did that surprise you, Braden, when you found out that Scabbers was a person?
Yeah, a little bit. I was thinking about earlier today.
A little bit?
Yeah, I mean a lot. But I was thinking earlier today, and this could be wrong, but I thought that one of the do we cares in previous episodes was like, do we care about Scabbers?
Mm-hmm.
And I was kind of like, I don't really care about Scabbers.
Right.
And now I care about Scabbers. Because he's
Not
not
like in
Scabbers.
a positive way, but like you care about his existence.
Yeah. And I care to know what happens, like whether he gets thrown into Azkaban or not. So.
It's very fair.
Yep. But that's everybody, right? I'm not missing anybody.
You are. You're missing a half cat, half Kneasel.
Oh, brother. Crookshanks. Yes.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
Do we care about Crookshanks? No. Apparently the answer is no.
I mean, Crookshanks is female, right? No.
Crookshanks is male, actually.
Crookshanks is male. Well, it's a pretty, like, gender-neutral name, I think.
It's like Alex.
Yeah. Alex Crookshanks, you know. I mean, he's served his purpose. I don't really know what purpose he serves from here on out, I guess.
That's fair.
Just not a cat guy. I'm sorry.
But you're more of a rat guy.
No, I'm more of a cat guy than I am a rat guy.
I only like cats because they get mice and rats.
Yes, I'm with you there. I think I've talked about that. I like a good barn cat. You know?
Yeah.
You
Good
hang
barn
out.
cat.
You do your thing. You're not allowed to come inside,
The barn?
but in the house. You can hang out in the barn. You do your thing. You keep the mice down. I'll throw out some food every now and then. We've got one of those relationships where, like, I don't pet you and you don't expect me to.
Very businesslike.
Yeah, I'm great with that.
So this is our group, and we jump sort of right into a conversation here that I think is pretty poignant. I mean, I would say emotionally hefty.
Stop.
Here on page 379 of your Pew Bibles, if you want to turn there with me.
So you would say there's a fair amount of emotional heft.
Yeah.
Did you say 379?
I would say the heft is somewhat emotional on page 379. Are you sarcastically thumbing through your book right next to the mic?
Those page turns are so endearing right now.
Love inviting my wife on my podcast and being mocked the whole time.
Welcome to Braden's life.
Braden signed up for this, okay?
Did I?
We discussed this.
You shipped the Harry Potter box set to my house.
Yeah.
It was like a small conversation. And it was like, yeah, that'd be fun. And then we're like, okay, here we go.
You could have backed out at any time.
That's how that went.
Could have backed out. Do you not like being on the podcast? Okay, this hurts, guys. You can't just say mean things to me. It's okay, George.
I've upset George, and that matters, but that's it. Okay.
We're on 379, and Sirius Black is stumbling through. Yeah, he's free. What's he doing? Why is he talking to Harry?
Well, because he's Harry's godfather. And
What?
since Harry's real father has died, Sirius is now his quote-unquote guardian / sort of dad figure.
Are you just confused as to what a godfather is?
What do you call him now? Is he still the godfather?
Yes.
So if you are appointed someone's godfather and said real father dies, you keep the term godfather?
I mean, I would...
Does that change?
Yeah.
Okay.
You're not like, whoop, guess I'm your dad now.
Well, I feel like that's kind of what the conversation points to a little bit.
I mean, they take on that role as like parent and caregiver, but it doesn't erase the dad.
It's just like the term stepfather exists.
Okay, well, Sirius Black is Harry's godfather.
How'd you feel about that?
I kind of like it. I think mainly I was just pumped, if I'm jumping the gun here, I'm sorry, but like the whole idea that now Harry's got a place to go instead of the Dursleys. I've been pulling for that for a long time. Couldn't really understand why he couldn't just go live with the Weasleys or the Grangers or literally anyone else.
Dumbledore.
Yeah. Seems like
McGonagall.
there's plenty of options.
Hagrid.
So now that we've got a real viable option that makes sense, that was comforting.
So if I asked you to predict what you think, it's not so much a prediction what you think is going to happen, but your thoughts on the possibility of Harry living with Sirius are positive. Okay, he gets to leave the Dursleys, we get to get out of the Muggle world and stay all wizard all the time.
I think it's good. I also don't know how much I trust Sirius Black just yet.
Oh, interesting. Why?
Well, we don't know that much about him. I mean, we've learned a lot compared to the whole narrative that he was like this insane murderer. But I don't know. Doesn't it say later on in these chapters, doesn't Dumbledore say like Sirius hasn't acted innocent or something?
Let's not get ahead of ourselves, but yes.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't think we know enough yet to... It's just kind of one of those gut feelings, you know what I mean?
Sure. So we're excited at the prospect, but we're not bought into a hook, line, and sinker.
Yeah. It's probably the best way to describe it.
At the very least, I mean, I think it's touching. Here at the bottom of 379, he smiles, and it just talks about how that it made all the difference.
Yeah, made him look 10 years younger.
Yeah, his face is shining now. And so that, I mean, I think speaks to some sincerity.
Yeah, no, it's genuine, and it's not that I think, at least at the moment, that he's like actually evil and luring Harry into some sort of trap. Mm-hmm. That'll be funny later if that's exactly what happens. Like, knowing what we know right now, that he was, great friends with James Potter, and his reaction to this conversation when Harry says that he would definitely want to live with him seems genuine, and as of right now, it seems like a happily ever after thing. But I guess I'm just not willing to jump in with both feet yet.
Speaking of jumping in with both feet and bad segues, we continue our walk through the Whomping Willow. We get to the castle grounds, and Lupin turns into a werewolf.
Yeah, that's a thing you have to keep in mind when you're with
Had
him.
you been properly keeping it in mind to this point?
No. So that was a bit alarming, and it's like, what do you do? Your friend can turn into a werewolf at any time. Like, how do you manage that?
You teach yourself how to turn into a giant dog.
Good point.
Or try to give him anti-werewolf potion, I guess.
Does that exist?
Yeah, that's what. Remember when Harry was in Lupin's office and Snape comes in and he's like, "Well, that's poison. You're drinking poison." Mm-hmm. It's like a chemotherapy situation.
Right. So it would be real convenient if Snape were conscious at this moment. Is that fair?
Well, it's one of those things. This potion is like it's not an EpiPen. It's you have to take it several days in a row.
Gotcha.
And so the reason that Snape is even here at all is because he showed up at Lupin's office with a bowl of potion. And then realized Lupin wasn't there, looked on the map, figured out what was going on.
Ah.
Ah.
Yeah, okay. Well, he's a werewolf.
He is a werewolf. He fights Dog Sirius.
Yeah, what's the deal with that? Is that just like Sirius is trying to keep him from? Because I assume when he becomes a werewolf, he loses his mind as far as like I shouldn't eat Ron, Harry, and Hermione because I like them.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
It goes all the way
into a rabid like.
Oh, it's a person. Like I should eat them. That's what I do.
Okay.
So this is their best chance at not getting eaten is for a giant dog to tackle the werewolf.
Dog versus wolf.
We need Hugh Jackman here. Rachel, as a listener,
Yes.
are the Hugh Jackman references funny?
Think carefully before you answer that.
I mean, I'm semi-amused by them.
I guess the better question is, how much more Hugh Jackman references would you appreciate?
I say you're at a good amount.
We're
what you guys
adequate?
do already. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't think I would pump in more.
I think, in fairness, Rachel hasn't heard the last 3 episodes because they haven't come out yet.
Okay.
So she doesn't know how many times we've said "wov."
There's been a lot of wolf references.
We've said "wov" a lot. We've sung the word "wov." Braden, can you do a quick Jerry Seinfeld being confused about werewolves?
Werewolves! What are those? You gotta be kidding me!
Welcome to Muggle's Perspective, Rachel. Welcome to... You're time turning a little bit ahead and listening to episodes that you haven't gotten to listen to yet, you know?
Yeah, kinda.
Speaking of time turning, is it too soon for that?
Speaking of time turning, what the frick, guys? Can we talk about this? I get that there's a werewolf, but geez.
No, I feel like we have to talk about the Dementors first.
We do have another big thing that comes up, and it's that there are Dementors. At this point, we are on the bottom of 282, basically 283, 284. How scared are you that Harry's about to get Dementored so hard?
I mean, it's... I don't want to be a bummer, but it's one of those things yes, it's kind of concerning in the moment, but again, it's the main characters, this isn't how he dies.
Fine.
Do you know what I mean? I realize that's not exciting or fun, but it's you can't keep asking me, were you afraid Harry was going to die?
Okay, but you have to just let your emotions take over here.
How about not die, but he's about to be smooched by this crazy, eyeless, shapeless thing.
Yes. The thought in those moments is always not sure how he gets out of this one.
And so it's like watching a sitcom.
Yeah.
And you're I know that the gang's going to find Old Man Jenkins, but man, I don't know how they're in a real pickle this time.
Yeah. Yeah, because at this point, Hermione is useless, right?
Per usual, right?
How often can you say that?
Right, that's not she's normally the MVP, so that's what I mean. In this particular situation, it was more concerning than past times. Ron his femur is snapped in half.
So he's exactly as useful as usual.
Yep. And Hermione is terrified, rendering her useless. Snape is unconscious. And the other 2 are currently animals.
3. There are 3 animals.
3 animals, right. Sorry,
Did
keep forgetting about the rat.
Did we discuss that Peter Pettigrew turned back into a rat and just ratted away?
He did. He ratted so hard.
Gross.
But at least Sirius is chasing after him. Do we trust that Sirius is going to catch him?
No. Dogs... Wait. Lupin is the werewolf. Sirius is the dog.
The werewolf.
The werewolf. No, because dogs typically aren't rodent catchers, are they? It's more the cat's thing. So where's Crookshanks?
Crookshanks has been trying so hard to catch this rat for like 9 months.
He's got one job, you know?
He has a lot of jobs. He's talking to a dog man this whole time. He stops the Whomping Willow from whomping you. He's got a lot on his plate. He stole those passwords from Neville.
Yep.
He's a busy cat. Kneasel. Half Kneasel.
So anyway, Harry and Hermione down there with the Dementors. What's Harry see?
He sees some sort of ghost-like animal across the water, kind of running around, and then sees a figure that looks eerily like his dad.
What does that mean? What is that? What's going on with that?
Well, my first thought was like, okay, so James is an animal too. Everyone's an animal. I think we talked about this last episode. Like, at this point, you start to wonder, like, who isn't one?
Right.
Or is that just part of being a wizard? You get to pick an animal you want to be too. So that was running through my head, but then, like, James is dead.
If I know one thing.
Right, that seems to have been pretty clear throughout the series so far. So then I was like, is James not dead? And that was going to blow my mind.
Is James not dead? He's surely alive.
I think he's still dead. But yeah, I was a little confused at the end of this. It's kind of like, if James is not alive, then how is... Because at this point I was like, okay, I think he's this animal, whatever it is. But that... How does that work in the animagus type? Can you be dead and still be like come back as an animal? There's just a lot going on here in my head at the end of this chapter.
So we sort of skipped over Harry trying to Expecto Patronum over and over and over again.
Yeah.
Were you expecting that to go better?
Expecting?
Well, kind of, because in my head... I heard that, Rachel. That was good.
Thank you.
In my head, this was the scene that they always show on the commercials, where he's like screaming and pointing up at the camera. So I kept waiting for that to happen. And like the Dementors to just like vanish or something. So I was a little disappointed. Because it doesn't seem like this is the scene where that happens. Am I wrong?
No, you're not wrong.
He just keeps getting like little weak wisps of silver fog, I guess is the best way to describe it. I applaud his effort, though. He tries for a long time.
There's just pages of Harry feebly said Expecto Patronum again, and that's just the whole page.
Yeah.
Wow.
He gives it the old college try. But he's still alive. He doesn't get Dementored.
Does not get Dementored.
And he passes out. And so at this point, you're not thinking, oh, Harry's going to die. You're thinking, where do we go from here?
Yeah, like at this point, do the Dementors scoop him up and take him... I don't know. Do they take him to the castle? Do they take him to Azkaban? Do they just eat him? I don't know.
Well, so we're looking on 385 here. So the Dementor had a hold of Harry, and he was about to just kiss him.
Right on the mouth.
Right on the mouth. Right in the face. And then something was driving the Dementors back. It was circling around him. So then this galloping bright light thing basically pushes the Dementors away and makes them leave.
Mm-hmm.
So Harry is passed out, but he's at least not immediately still surrounded by Dementors. Does that make sense?
As much as this can, yeah.
So where are we next?
Well, at this point, we're unconscious.
Okay, where do we wake up?
We wake up in with Madame Pomfrey, right?
Good old Madame Pomfrey.
In the hospital wing.
Yeah.
We wake up to some good, solid eavesdropping.
Yes. We are listening to Severus Snape talk to the Minister of Magic. Snape's trying to play his angle with the Minister of Magic of what he thinks happened, which is funny because he was unconscious for most of it. But it seems like the Minister of Magic is kind of going along with him. Like the evidence is there, so
It's just like, it's so Snape.
yeah.
Snape says,
It's
of
really
course, Potter
Snapey.
has always been allowed an extraordinary amount of license by the headmaster. Is it good for him to be given so much special treatment? That's just really a me wanting to punch Snape type moment.
Yeah, I don't know. What do you think? Like, if Snape could have it his way, what would he? I don't know. Does he just want to kick Harry out of school? Period.
I think we talked about that last episode. I think he would like to keep teaching and have Harry Potter not be in his life.
Yeah.
Let's just get Harry Potter and his little Harry Potter-ettes away from me. And I can keep being mean and semi-racist to my students.
I just don't really get. It doesn't seem like they go out of their way to like directly get in his life or bother him.
But they do. One of them does look a lot like a guy he hated when he was in school.
That's true. Maybe he just can't look at Harry's face.
Like if I was teaching and I had just a little tiny, little tiny Eric Tutherow, little tiny Jordan Standifer. Do you know who that is? I didn't hate him, I guess.
You don't hate Eric.
I know. It's just like I can say Eric and no one will be offended because he doesn't listen to the podcast, you know? A little tiny Tom Brady.
Yeah,
I'd be like,
would be hard.
Go away.
He's wearing his tiny turtleneck.
His like Under Armour turtleneck, like his game turtleneck.
Yeah, he's got little tiny eye black underneath his eyes, even though it's snowy in New England.
Yep. Little Odell Beckham, dribbling around.
Just out there being a forward.
Playing forward on the Wizards, who do not have a city, just the Wizards. Where are the Wizards, Rachel? The blank Wizards.
I was going to say Hogwarts.
The Hogwarts Wizards.
But
the basketball
Wizards,
team we were
the
talking
basketball
about.
team.
Yeah.
Okay, wait.
What color are their
Eastern
jerseys?
side of the United States. We'll give you
They're
that.
blue. Their jerseys are mostly blue.
Blue and like silver?
Sure. Just to be clear, you and I went to... No, you didn't go. I went to
I
a
know.
Wizards game. Okay.
I know.
This year.
Last year, December.
Okay, well, this season.
Wizards are in the eastern part of the United States.
The eastern part of the United States Wizards.
That's what Braden just said, right?
Yes.
Okay. And so they are from Tampa Bay
Yeah. Wow. The Tampa Bay Wizards.
with the Dolphins.
So their mascot's like a wizard riding a dolphin?
No, it's just a wizard. It's just a lightning bolt.
The Dolphins are unrelated.
Yeah. That's just where the Dolphins are from. I know that.
Wait. You know there's a Tampa Bay team with a lightning bolt for its logo? Is that what you're saying?
What?
Are you talking about the hockey team, Braden?
Well, she just said that the lightning bolt is...
That's because of Harry Potter.
I don't know, man.
I
Trying
mean,
to give Rachel the benefit of the doubt
She
here.
did happen to get a thing right, but it was not on purpose.
Washington.
Did you Google it? You Googled it. Washington
Maybe.
State or Washington, D.C.?
DC, because that's east.
Dang it. True. Rachel, do you have Harry Potter thoughts on the end of that chapter?
The end of this chapter.
Where are we with Snape?
Okay, Snape's talking to Cornelius.
I know, and how do you feel about that? Is this punchable?
I mean, it's just like, when you're a kid and the adults are like trying to tell the story when it's like, oh my gosh, I can be telling it so much better. Like in Stranger Things, when like the kids were like there and like stuff was actually happening, but then the adults are talking and they're like, oh my gosh, you're telling it wrong. Like, I feel like that's how I would feel in this situation. That's exactly
what I was thinking of when you started talking.
When Dustin and like Mike and all, like, they start interrupting each other, and then Hopper's just like, "Nuh," and like starts talking and explaining it, and then Dustin and Mike are just like looking at each other with their hands in the air, like, that's not how it happened. Like, yeah. So that's that.
So does Snape wish Harry Potter was dead? What are your thoughts on it at this point? No? Just expelled. Yeah. According to Hermione, that's worse.
Well, that's because it's Hermione. She just really...
I don't think Snape would be all that upset if Harry died.
I disagree.
I think he would be somber or solemn, maybe.
I don't think Snape has that much hatred in his heart to actually wish that he were dead.
I'm not saying he would wish it. I'm saying I don't think he'd be that disappointed.
He'd be indifferent.
Yeah. I think it'd be like, that is really sad to lose a student.
Man, that does not look good for Hogwarts. I wish that had happened somewhere else. So in that way, I am sad about it happening.
Okay.
So Harry is listening to Snape take all the credit for saving
the children.
The children for apprehending Sirius Black.
And so then Dumbledore comes in.
Yeah, Dumbledore. Well, first Madame Pomfrey comes in.
Oh, okay.
With a just massive ball of chocolate.
Quote, it looked like a small boulder.
See, I would be down for hanging out with some Dementors if that's how much chocolate I was getting.
It's probably good chocolate, too.
Exactly.
I don't think chocolate's worth that.
Depends on the chocolate.
Dementors are pretty bad.
But chocolate is so good. Like if it was Dove, if it was of a boulder size amount of Dove chocolate, that'd be pretty good.
Dove chocolate's like too soft to be in a boulder, I feel like. Too creamy. That's why I have to say creamy from now on. Creamy.
Oh my gosh.
We say creamy a lot, so.
It's awful creamy.
Creamy.
Okay, Pomfrey comes in with the chocolate. Then Dumbledore comes in.
Well, Pomfrey comes in with the chocolate. And then Harry starts yelling at the minister.
Good.
And the minister is like, Harry, have you eaten chocolate? Has this kid had chocolate? They just keep talking about chocolate.
Because
like
it's so good. Chocolate all around, man.
So then Hermione starts saying just true things. Minister, listen, I saw them. It was Ron's rat. He's an animagus, Pettigrew. And Snape's like, see, crazy kids, right? Like just ignoring true facts. And then Harry yells, we're not confunded. And Snape's basically like, that's what a confunded person would say. So this is a classic, like you said, Rachel, like disenfranchisement, like ignoring the kids. Other kids, they can't be right.
Yep. It's what adults do.
Stupid kids.
I like on 390 when Madame Pomfrey shuts Harry up by stuffing a large chunk of chocolate into his mouth. Then he chokes, and she's like, oh, good, you're choking, so she can push him onto the bed.
That's how Hannah takes care of her patients.
Just punching them in the face with chocolate.
Mm-hmm.
You guys should move to Warsaw.
Rachel can get sick all the time.
I will always have Hannah take care of me.
Oh my gosh, it'll be so good. Get some creamy chocolate.
This is a big old boulder of creamy chocolate.
Sir, you don't understand. There were wolves. We had to get the chocolate out.
It was crazy!
Whoa, chocolate! Jump in any time, Rachel, with your Jerry Seinfeld impression.
I'm just waiting to move on. I'm
clear.
like, okay.
So Dumbledore shows up, and Madame Pomfrey's like, "Good, someone that'll make them eat chocolate." And he's like, "Actually, no, you need to leave.
Go get more chocolate."
Well, she doesn't have enough.
But on the top of 391, or the bottom of page 390, Hermione just keeps like insisting that Snape is wrong and she knows what's going on. And she's like, "Well, Professor, you were knocked out. You weren't around to hear." And Snape just screams at her. And Fudge is like, "Are you screaming at this girl that you said was like confounded? So like clearly it's not her fault. Like, why are you so mad, Snape?" And I like that. I've always liked that line.
So would that go in your Prisoner of Azkaban section?
That would go in my Prisoner of Azkaban section.
Okay.
"Now, Snape," said Fudge, startled. "The young lady is disturbed in her mind. We must make allowances." He's like, "Chill out."
Yeah, I appreciate that he's like able to stay neutral in this.
Classic Fudge.
Staying neutral.
Yep.
Classic Fudge.
So we get Dumbledore, and Snape just keeps whispering, "Dumbledore, believe me, not them. Dumbledore, stop. Please stop. He tried to kill me."
Fire Jim.
Yes. "Buy my car. 3, 2, 1. Buy it. Buy the car."
Make me assistant regional manager. Do it.
Dwight manager. So Dumbledore just believes the kids in Sirius Black. Your thoughts on this?
I think it's kind of what we come to expect, right? Like Dumbledore is he's Team Harry.
But logically, should he believe them?
I just feel like Dumbledore is the character that already knows. You know what I mean? Like he's just 2 steps ahead of everybody. Maybe he's the one who suggests the time travel coming up, so like maybe he does that quite a bit. And
Time travels?
Yeah.
Just casually.
Yeah.
Relives every day 30 times from a bunch of different locations, so he just accrues all the information.
Seems like a useful thing to do if you're the headmaster of Hogwarts.
I would time travel as soon as I woke up in the morning and just sleep more. Just go back 8 more hours.
I don't know if I'd go back 8, but
I would
maybe like
I would
2.
stay up for like 2 days reliving the same one day. I would, do the day twice.
Yeah.
Why don't you just live in the time that you're in?
Well, but you're Dumbledore, and so you want to get all the perspectives and be able to get all the information.
Okay.
So that's why. So Dumbledore believes them, despite the fact that there's no evidence. And he suggests that they go back in time.
So they do.
Yep. And they might be able to save more than one innocent life.
Yep.
So we just need to pause here and talk about this. So Hermione's been going back in time all year, Braden. Discuss.
That is how she's able to take like 45 classes.
Mm-hmm. Was this
Makes
ever
sense.
something you considered?
It wasn't. J.K. Rowling pulled a fast one on me.
He said for like the 40th time.
Yeah. My mind didn't go there at all. That was a genuine surprise. Probably should have. Like in hindsight, that seems totally logical. But
Those are the best twists.
yeah. It's like, duh. How else would she have been doing that? I thought she was figuring out some sort of spell to be able to like clone herself.
Yeah, you'd said that. You'd said something about being in 2 places at once.
Yeah. I was like 90% sure on that, so.
Well, I mean, you were close. You knew something was up.
Yeah.
She wasn't just being a
magic
really
was
good
involved.
student. Yeah,
for
yeah,
sure. Yeah.
It was a Luperius Black situation.
Yes.
So then we get like 3 pages of Harry going, "What? But back in time? Huh?
What? Back
Sometimes
in time?
it takes him so long to catch up on things.
Did you figure this out sooner than Harry did, or did you need all of Harry's questions?"
I figured out a little sooner than Harry did. I needed a few of his questions.
Harry, are you telling me that we're in this cupboard and we're out there?
Wait. Do you mean like time travel?
On middle of page 396, this is a Prisoner of Azkaban. Harry frowned, semicolon. He felt as though he were screwing up his whole brain in concentration. To think the words time travel. Like, Harry, Back to the Future's been out for like 5 or 6 years by the time this book is set. You should have seen that.
Sort of imagining like one of his eyes is kind of twitching and like drool is sort of slowly rolling out of the side of his mouth. As his brain is like trying to process time travel.
And so Hermione's just ignoring him and being like, okay, Dumbledore has a plan for us, so we need to save 2 innocent lives. We got to go down to Hagrid's.
Mm-hmm. Classic Hermione.
Yeah. Rachel, your thoughts on the Time Turner?
So the Time Turner itself is like kind of cool. But my thoughts on Hermione having the Time Turner all school year is just mind-boggling. Like, I understand that she wants to study and learn as much as possible, but they need to come up with some summer classes or some evenings or like some of the, what are the ones that you do online? Like where it's not in the classroom. What is that called? Where it's your,
You're talking about an online class?
No, like what, is that just what it's called? It's just an online class?
Distance ed.
Here's my question. Can a girl get a test out? Can a girl test out of a class? Can she test out of Muggle studies, please?
But she wants to learn it from the wizard's point of view or whatever. Anyways, so she's taking all these classes.
Go back later and audit that class.
So how old is she in this book?
13, mostly.
So the great minds of Hogwarts decided that, you know what? We're going to give this 13-year-old muggle a time turner and just trust her to do this stuff. And just to not, catch herself or other people or to, like, never, like, change anything the way she wants it to be. Like, going back and changing some Quidditch games or whatever. Like, she's just going to use it for school. And it's going to be cool, right?
Can I just say it seems like I'm just getting some whiffs of beef. Rogge, are you getting any of that?
Rachel's beef!
Wow.
It's got to be higher. It can't be the regular Braden's beef song.
But it doesn't have to be
Rachel's beef.
Ugh.
Okay, I'll do the bwah then you come in with Rachel's beef, okay?
Okay.
Rachel's beef. Flump. So you like that one better. That one was better though, right?
Barely.
What's your beef?
Hermione having a time turner. There's no way. I have been a 13-year-old girl. Okay.
That happened.
Like that was some time ago. All right. But I've experienced that age. I kind of went through school during that time.
Questionable. Continue.
I said kind of.
Right.
I was
I'm even
homeschooled.
questioning
So
that. She was lightly schooled in the home.
okay. So like I would not have trusted myself with the time. I wouldn't trust myself with the time turner right now.
Okay. So here is my
Meh.
What I'm understanding from your argument is that it's an argument of principle. The argument is you can't give a 13-year-old girl a time turner no matter what. Right?
Yes.
Because my counter argument would be she legitimately did not use it improperly all year. She was very good. She didn't screw anything up. She didn't change any Quidditch matches. She didn't get caught.
Well, lucky for them. Like, it just...
Your process over results on this one.
Yes. Yes. Just so, like, is this the first one that they've done this with? Is there multiple? Like, I don't know. I have struggles with the headmaster's decision making and regime from this because it just does not feel like it's a wise decision. Like, how many time turners are out there floating around? Just anybody just using them.
The same number of people who are as good of students and as responsible as Hermione. So 0 others.
No, like, not just in Hogwarts.
Oh. Well, the Ministry keeps a really tight control over who gets time turners.
So the Ministry's in on Hermione taking some extra classes?
Yeah, McGonagall wrote all these letters to the Ministry explaining the situation, asking for a special dispensation.
So it's not even just Hogwarts. Like, this is like the entire Ministry regime. Like, oh yeah. We'll just give this her girl. We'll give her a time turner and just see how it turns out.
Okay, I'm sure it was a couple people in the time turner department.
Has there been any like regulations or like checking up on her to see how things are going? Like,
I don't know. What do you want to see from that?
I feel like there just needs to be more structure. I feel like we just kind of gloss over, like, you know what? You want to take some more classes? You've been pretty good so far. Let's just go for it.
So how would that work? You want people to show up at school and be like, come into my office. So how's it going? Have you been caught yet? Oh, you haven't? Okay, well, make sure you're using this technique to not get caught. Hide in broom cupboards a lot.
I mean, sure.
That's what you want? You want lessons? You want to take time turner lessons?
Giving her any... I just feel like we just gifted her this.
Okay.
Without a care in the world.
It wasn't a surprise. She spent all summer talking to McGonagall about it and trying to convince her, and then them writing letters in. Like, they had a whole plan. You just didn't... We don't see that beforehand. Hermione was happy, not surprised, when she got the time turner.
Okay.
Braden?
Yes.
Your thoughts?
I think I'm kind of with Rachel. It seems like a pretty powerful thing to give a 13-year-old.
Irresponsible call by the Ministry.
Yeah.
To acquiesce to McGonagall's request to give a girl a time turner.
Yeah.
Despite the fact that she didn't use it incorrectly and ended up using it to save lives.
Yeah, no, it definitely worked out well, but it was a gamble.
That's fair. Okay, so now, Braden, talk me through your understanding. We're going to get back to last episode's format. Talk me through your understanding of what happens once Harry figures out what time travel is. Walk me through their shoes here.
So they have to go... I mean, they time travel back 3 hours, right?
Uh-huh.
So the whole idea kind of starts with... I'm trying to remember how these things go chronologically.
We're here on 396, 397, 398.
So they conclude that they're going to have to help Buckbeak escape.
Why?
Because Dumbledore has told them that Sirius Black is in the 13th floor or something of the castle. And so in order to get up there and break him out, they're going to have to fly somehow, i.e. Buckbeak. And then since Sirius Black needs to be able to escape after they break him out, like he has to be able to get away, he can just take Buckbeak and both of them will live happily ever after and not get killed. 2 birds, 1 stone.
Okay, so the first part of that plan is freeing Buckbeak.
Mm-hmm.
And what do they have to do? What's important in that process?
So they have to basically time it up perfectly to where the executioner is able to look out the window of Hagrid's hut, see that Buckbeak is indeed tied up there, and then as soon as they turn around to sign the papers, then they can hopefully get Buckbeak to come with them and fly away.
Because you don't want to just let him go
right
beforehand.
Right.
So here on 398, 399, we get into the time travel paradox question, where Harry's like, why can't we just run in there and kill Peter Pettigrew? And Hermione's like, if you saw yourself running in there, then you'd think you were going crazy. Does that make sense to you?
Not really. This
argument?
gets kind of trippy, I think.
So here's my issue with this. All right, you ready?
Mm-hmm.
Ready for a little bit of beefing? So if I'm Hermione, and I know I have a time turner, that I was not prepared for that, and I legitimately jumped in my seat. Wow, that's what it's like to get beef. That sounded just like Rachel's beef.
Yes.
No, it's more of like a British old man.
Rogue's
type.
beef.
It was like the guy from
Rogue's
the
beef.
night
What?
bus.
It's Jerry Seinfeld. Rogue's beef.
Did I do a good womp womp womp?
It was a great womp womp womp.
Thank you.
So if I'm Hermione and I know I have a time turner, I'm just going to be mentally prepared for myself to show up. Am I wrong? A second copy of me shows up and I'm like, I must have time turnered.
That makes sense.
I don't understand why I would be shocked by that. Because she talks about oh yeah, wizards will just kill their past or future selves.
Why would they do that? I didn't understand that.
Thank you. Because they know they have time turners. So you don't see yourself and be like, a demon.
Come
you're just
here, you.
Oh, it's probably me from the future. Or wouldn't you just be like, stop, it's me, it's you from the future.
Yeah.
It happens in all other media properties.
Right. I didn't really get it, but...
I mean, I understand it as a reasoning, but I don't buy it, you know?
Mm-hmm.
If you said that, I'd be like, that makes sense, but I don't think it's true or right. So that's my problem with time turners. Is
That's
that
fair.
I don't have a problem with them. I think they're stronger than wizards think they are.
Can't argue with that.
You could, but you
I
won't. You won't. So they get Buckbeak free.
Yep.
That's good.
And they...
Well, we get a good, Harry staring into Buckbeak's eyes scene, having to do the, not blinking and bowing situation again. It's this is a nice callback.
Yeah.
All right. So that happens. We got Buckbeak. We're here on page 402. And I like the... What? Where is he? Where's the beast? Where's Buckbeak? And Dumbledore's just oh, weird. I guess he got away. Who's to say how that happened?
Has to be a moment of relief for Hagrid. That's the best case scenario, is that Buckbeak just chews through his leash or something and gets away.
This is a good quote for me on the bottom of 402. McNair, if Buckbeak has indeed been stolen, do you really think the thief will have led him away on foot? Said Dumbledore, still sounding amused. Search the skies, if you will. Hagrid, I could do with a cup of tea. Or a large brandy.
This calls for a drink.
Yeah. Hagrid's yeah, okay. Sounds good.
Amen to that.
Large is the only size
on
of
the
brandy
table.
I have. It comes in pints.
All of a sudden, Harry's aunt
Did
shows
somebody
up.
say brandy?
She just pops out of the closet.
She's still inflated.
Yeah.
She's so big. She's been growing. All right, so now we're very much into just sit around and watch the past unfold again. We're just reliving the same moments.
Yeah, so are there any of those that are more significant than the others?
Did anything stand out to you? You're the muggle.
Kind of reading back through them. On 404, it's kind of the Whomping Willow scene, and Hermione points out that if Dumbledore would have just come with us, so that'd have been interesting. I assume he can just raise his finger and the tree stops.
I just want to see Dumbledore bending over, like crawling through this tunnel.
Right.
His beard getting so dirty.
You'd have to think he, trips on it a little bit.
Oh, yeah. It's always getting tugged by different things. So Harry just spends half an hour going, oh, can't we just go in and, oh, I'll just go help. And then, oh man, if only this had happened. We get a lot of that.
We do get a lot of that.
Okay, so then 406, we get into some of some meat. Hermione's asking Harry why the Dementors left. And so we have to actually talk about it here. And Harry says it was a Patronus. Now, can you talk to me about what a Patronus is in your understanding?
It's the spell that you can create, or magic fog that you can create that wards off Dementors when you're able to think of the happiest thought you can think of, and then you yell Expecto Patronus.
So here's the difference. Harry so far has only been able to create fog, but when you do a really good job, it's not just fog, it turns into an animal. And it's solid and good and runs around and smacks the Dementors instead of just making a weak shield.
Oh, I didn't know it was supposed to become an animal.
Yeah, Harry hasn't successfully done it to this point.
Gotcha.
So they're talking about that.
Oh, so Harry's Patronus is his dad's spirit animal?
Yeah, basically.
That's cool.
They're talking well, who do you think it was? Was it a teacher? Who could it have been? And Harry's like, well, I think it was my dead dad.
Prongs.
When you heard prongs, I mean, the word prongs has been thrown around before now. Had you ever associated it with a stag?
No, not at all.
I thought it was a lobster when I first read it.
You're lying.
No, sincerely.
Did you listen up to this point in Harry Potter Unspoiled?
No.
Because that's the whole thing, is that Rashawn thought it was a lobster too. And she was really into it. She's like, wow, prongs, what could it be? It has to be a lobster.
Really?
And they made t-shirts about it because everyone thought it was so funny.
That's hilarious.
That it was such a bad guess.
Oh, well, you're welcome.
That's crazy.
But I also just like
guess,
lobsters.
You like lobsters?
Yeah, because of Friends.
Tell me more about that.
It's just because of Friends. I don't actually like to eat them. I don't really enjoy the flavor. But it's because of that "You're my lobster" quote for Ross and Rachel. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Braden, have you seen the Colin Farrell indie movie The Lobster?
Stop.
I've never even heard of it.
No. We're not getting into this.
Rachel and I just watched it last week or the week before or something, and it's just the weirdest movie of all time.
We do not endorse it. It is the worst. Don't get intrigued by this conversation and go look it up and watch it because it's awful. Just moving on.
It's the second time I've thought about it, though, because when you eventually get turned into an animal.
Yeah, I know. I also thought of it earlier during this podcast, and I was just like,
relevant.
nope, moving on.
We do not endorse The Lobster. It's an extremely weird and not enjoyable movie from our perspective.
Well, okay. I am going to watch the trailer.
Now?
No.
Oh, okay. Well,
I can watch it now.
No, watch it later. We'll do a patrons only pod.
Moving on.
Okay, so Harry's like, I know it sounds crazy, but who else could it be but my dead dad?
That was your...
He's so dead.
I get it. I know he's dead. Hermione, I know. Don't look at me like that, Hermione. I know he's dead.
That's your Bradena voice.
No, Bradena. That's different. That's a lot more like Valley Girl.
Oh, boy. He's crazy!
Okay, so Harry just keeps being like, I want to go help. Ugh, let me go help. I want to interfere. And then eventually he does. So are you just coming to the realization that eventually on what page are we on? 411. Harry does go out into the lake, and when he thought he saw his dad, he really saw himself from the future.
Am I aware of that?
Are you picking that up now?
Yeah.
Had you gotten it earlier?
No, it was pretty confusing earlier.
So that's what happened.
So he did actually see James Potter?
No, he saw Harry Potter.
He saw himself.
Right. Okay, yeah. From the future.
Yes.
Nailed it.
Interesting. Time
Now,
travel.
does that make any sense? No, it does not, but that's fine.
Yeah, it doesn't.
Because it shouldn't have happened yet in the first timeline.
That's okay. So that was running through my head listening to this, and I kind of just glossed over it because it was like, I must not be hearing this right.
This is why time travel is the worst, except in Back to the Future.
Well, you have a DeLorean, so it's just easier.
It is just easier.
That's a good point. Okay.
So that's what it was.
That's
Harry
what happened.
gets out there. He Expecto Patronums, and he does a good one. He does a full animal version.
He
Yes.
full on screams it.
So that's that scene.
Okay.
That's Expecto Patronum.
Yeah.
But with more force.
Expecto Patronum.
Yeah, but I think he drags out the Patronum a little bit more.
Patronum.
Yeah, but he says both words, so you have to say both.
Expecto Patronum.
Yeah, it's about right.
Okay.
Okay. He gets that, and then I like on 412. If this can just become a podcast of me saying my favorite Harry Potter quotes.
And then I liked this. And then on this page, I liked that.
Oh my gosh, did you guys see this on this page? So on 412, Hermione's like, you made a Patronus, but that's good magic, and you're not good at magic.
I'm good at magic.
And Harry says, I knew I could do it this time because I'd already done it. Does that make sense? And the answer is no.
I don't know. Harry, look at Snape.
I don't know. Snape. Yeah. So then what else? What are your thoughts on the rest of this chapter? We go up, we fly up, we grab Sirius.
Well, I guess my biggest question now is like, Sirius just kind of leaves us with this awkward, vague, like, hey, we'll see each other again. Okay, well, when? Like this summer? Seems like a detail we should nail down before you fly off on a bird. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you'd think so. I mean, like, they can communicate. They can send each other letters, right?
But also, they don't have much time left, right?
Mm-hmm.
So there isn't. It's
Yeah,
like, okay, we had time to save you.
Like, hey, once school gets out, come to this place. I'll meet you there.
He can use his magic compass, fly on his broom, get to Sirius Black's house.
Yeah.
Well, isn't Sirius a fugitive? So it's not like they can go strolling down Hogsmeade together.
Yeah.
Wow, spoilers, Sirius Black lives in Hogsmeade, thanks.
That's just a place near Hogwarts.
It's just the only magic place.
I guess Diagon Alley.
Diagonally.
Yep. So yeah, I think that's part of it too, is that A, they don't have time, and B, where are they going to hang out? Harry's pretty famous, so I think people would know if he just wasn't around.
He spends all summer in Muggletown. Population the worst Ursuls.
Yeah, but I'm sure that the Ministry and Dumbledore still keep tabs on him.
That's fair.
Thank you.
Braden, where are you picturing Sirius going right now? On his horse Eagle.
I think he is a guy who probably has a lot of good connections. People who will kind of hide him out for a while.
Interesting. He's been in jail for 12 years. Are these connections from pre-jail, during jail, post-jail?
Probably pre-jail, I'm thinking.
That's just tough because his best buddy, Lupin the werewolf, thought he was guilty that whole time.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know where he'll go. Presumably he could just fly back home. No one knows where he lives, right?
I guess.
I mean, at this time.
Yeah, I mean, you don't know where he lives.
I don't.
I don't think he knows where he lives.
Doesn't have a ton of options. He's going somewhere.
He's going, hiding out. Going away.
He's going
Getting
to
out of Hogwarts.
various hidey holes.
with Buckbeak. So it can't be too small of a hole.
That's a good point.
Needs somewhere that can fit him in human and dog form, and Buckbeak in Buckbeak form.
Eagle and horse form.
Yes. Eagle horse.
So that brings us to the end. We've got one more chapter left. Any predictions, Braden?
I think Harry and Hermione will figure out a way to prove that Sirius was innocent.
Ooh.
So the whole fugitive thing will not be a big deal anymore, and Harry can go live with him this summer.
Oh, that'll be good. Are the Dursleys going to be sad?
No.
They're like, who's not coming to live with us? What are you talking about?
Yeah, I think... I don't think that'll be the end of the Dursleys.
Oh, interesting. As recently as like 2 books ago, you thought that Harry was just going to leave and never come back.
Well, I thought he would, but for whatever reason, he just never really had the... Well, no, I think that he, like, when he walked out, when he got ticked and was like, yeah, I'm done, and
Well, I mean,
blew up
at
his
one
hand
point,
or whatever.
you predicted that a raft of owls was going to come and let Harry lay on them and fly him away.
I still wish that would happen.
He's got a broomstick now.
Yeah, but a raft of owls?
Is that when we start talking about animal collectives?
I think so, yeah.
A tower of giraffes?
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, Rachel, it's been a pleasure having you on. Do you have any final thoughts about chapters 20 and 21 of Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban?
I think these are some good chapters. We get a big chunk of information in them. I don't know if this is... I don't know if I should say what I want to next because I don't know if it's like a spoiler, but I don't think it's a spoiler. I think it's just like an opinion.
Here, whisper to me. Braden, don't listen.
Am I really doing that?
No, of course not.
It's like...
It's a terrible idea.
It's not about like the book though. It's about the movie.
It's a terrible idea. The movie that's coming up soon, but we still have another chapter to get through. Braden, no, not Braden. Rachel.
Yes.
If a listener wants to get in contact with us, what are some ways they can do it?
Oh man.
Guys, wait, never mind. We have a howl.
We have one?
Why didn't you mention that till now?
I forgot.
Wow.
I think we have 2 howls.
Wow.
I haven't listened to them. I don't know who they're from. We have 1 or 2 howls, and it's a very exciting time.
Let's listen to one.
Well, I'm pulling it up on my phone because that's the only way I know how to do it. All right. We got Gmail here. We got 2 Google Voice little guys.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Thanks for howling, guys. Patrons,
Can we talk about what a howl is while I get this pulled up?
listeners?
Rachel, do you want to read the copy about what howls are?
So we have a howler, which is really just a voicemail where you guys can give us thoughts on how we're doing at the pod, content that you would like to hear more of, segments that you like or dislike, any type of feedback, honestly. These guys really want to hear it. And you can do that by calling the howler. That's what we named the voicemail. And that number is 978 Potter 0. So that is 978 7688370. You can also visit our website at the H and / things mugglespodcast.com for all the social media and email info and links. I apologize to everyone on social media. I have been absolutely terrible about posting things lately. Like, I just, haven't been doing it. I have gotten a few Monday memes up there, but that's about it, pretty much. So, call in the howler.
I think one of them was a spam call. It won't let me load it up, but we might get it later on in a different episode. But this is a real howl. It's like a minute long.
Okay,
Ready?
Here we go.
Hello, my name is Bo, long-time listener, first-time caller, and I just wanted to thank Braden for his Starbucks take. He might receive flack for it, but I want him to know that he is correct, and that Starbucks is highly overrated. I'm not much of a coffee drinker myself, but whenever I go to Starbucks, I always regret it, because I wonder why I just paid $8 for something that will be gone in 2 minutes and not do anything for me and not taste superbly better than what I can get at a gas station. So I just wanted to say thank you. You're not alone, and let you know that I will stand with you to defend against all of the people who love Starbucks.
Nice, Bo.
All right, that was Bo. I like that people call in with very specific takes.
Yes.
We don't get a lot of Harry Potter like questions or comments. It's like, hey, this thing that you mentioned a little bit, like, let's talk about that. Braden, tell me about Bo.
So Bo is in Hannah and I's small group at church.
Oh, you know him?
Yeah.
That's so great.
Yeah, Bo's great. Bo is a funny guy. Bo listens regularly and has good ideas for the show, and just an overall funny guy. Fun to hang out with. Bo's the man. I'm glad Bo called in, especially with a specific Starbucks take. That is what I would expect from Bo.
It was specific, and I like it.
Yeah, it's good. It's good
Thank
stuff.
you, Bo. Be more like Bo.
I
Bo
need a
knows.
t-shirt that says that.
Wasn't Bo Nose like a Bo Jackson?
Yeah, but I want my friend Bo's face on it.
Right.
And it
Holding
says,
the
be
football.
more like Bo.
Gotcha.
Has he been listening from the beginning, or did he hear about this and like go back and listen to all of them and like catch up with us?
I think he caught up with us because I think we were doing this before he started coming to our small group. But
Nice. That's so exciting.
yeah.
Thank you, Bo. If you want to be more like Bo, you can read along with us next week. I assume next week is when you'll hear this, but next week, like your next week, whatever. It's a time travel. It's
Time
difficult,
travel, you understand.
Stuff. We're going to be covering chapter 22 and doing a book recap. Maybe some muggies here coming up. And it's going to be great. It's going to be exciting. Read along with us. We might have another guest on. Might have 2 guests on, actually. So, thanks
Are
for
we going to
listening.
do the Muggies on Instagram?
Of course, we're going to do the Muggies on Instagram.
Nice. That was so fun last time.
It was fun. It worked well, and I liked it. And I thought it was good, and everyone else did too. So stay tuned for that. Follow us on Instagram. Like us on Facebook. Contribute to our Patreon. Thank you for listening. Rate us and review us. 5 stars, 5 stars. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Thanks, Jeremy. Thanks, Jessica.
Thanks,
Bye.
Jeremy and Jessica.